darlings, how are you? Don't mind that. The fan is on because it is hot. It's like 80 something degrees. I don't know. But, yeah, I have no hair. I did it. I did it. And as you can see, it's kind of weird. It's already growing. It's already growing. I did this Sunday? Saturday? Sunday? I don't know. It's already growing. But anyway, how are y'all? I have my coffee and I have a headache, so I am really, it's to the brim, as you can see, to the brim. I fogged my glasses up. Oh, that tastes so good. I'm slowly working my way through the K-Cups so that I can get the one that you put your own coffee in and just put it into the Keurig, so I'm not contributing. So I'm slowly but surely getting through them. And this isn't exactly the coffee that I like anymore, but it is what it is. But caramel almond milk creamer makes it all better. Anyway, guys, what's up? What's happening? It has already been a crazy week. So, a week from yesterday, I will be in Texas. So, in 6 days, I'll be flying into Texas. I'm so excited. What else is going on? Monday, Jason had his first full week of work, and while he was at work, he unloads he unloads trucks. Okay, so he usually works on the forklift, but like they rotate, and so he was working on the ground. And there was like a pallet that came in with like stacked containers of like chlorine tablets, and then on top of that was another pallet with fertilizer. Well, apparently in transit it had shifted, and so he went to get another pallet so that he could like move the stuff off the top of the pallet and onto another pallet so that it was easier for the forklift driver to pick it up. So, as he was putting it down in front of the other pallet, the fertilizer shifted. So, they all, like 4 of them fell off. And as they were falling, he's holding it. It falls, it hits his knee, it lands on his left foot. And we thought he broke his left toe. Well, we found out after going to a follow-up, because he was off Tuesday. And so, after going to a follow-up to see if the x-ray proved that, yes, indeed, he did break it. I'm also munching, sorry, interruption. Munching on one of these, dark chocolate, almond, and summer berries little bar. Anyway, so after checking the x-ray, finds out he did not break his toe. He dislocated it. So pretty much when the pallet hit it, it dislocated, and when the pallet was lifted, it was, I guess, went back to normal. I don't know. His toe looks like a blueberry. It looks like it's about to pop. I feel so bad for him. He's off today as well, so he goes back to work Thursday and then Friday, and that's the end of his first week. Hell of a first week, huh? Here we go. I need something for this head. Well, it reminds me, I don't think I took my pill. Let me go get that. So, okay, I'm back. I took my pill. So, yeah, that happened. What else? I don't know. Other than me shaving my head, have you ever wanted to do something and it's not been the right time because of like work or just life in general, and then you get the chance to do it and you're like, I'm doing it? Well, I put a poll on Facebook to see what other people thought, and like 40% said to shave it and 60% said to not shave it. But I don't listen to anyone, so. My husband actually shaved my head, and I'll link that video right there that y'all can watch. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I was kind of like freaked out in there. Never thought in like the 10 years we've been together that he would shave my head. So I love it though. I absolutely love it. I don't know if I'll ever grow my hair back out. No. But no, let's get real. Okay, let's have a little chatty chat. Part of why I did it is I have PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. which means I have a hormone imbalance. So I have hirsutism, which is hair growth, which I shave my face. So if you didn't know, now you know. I've said this on other social media platforms. I don't think I've ever actually said it in a video that I do, but I have that issue and it sucks. But along with that issue, I have balding. Now I've dyed my hair, I've bleached my hair, I've like done all kinds of stuff to my hair. It all grew back and everything. So it's been since I noticed the hair growth, I've noticed the hair loss. And it's only in two specific spaces. You won't see that very well. You may be able to see a little bit right here and then at the crown. Now, women don't bald normally at the crown. Men do. And so with PCOS, you have more testosterone than you do estrogen. I have tried multiple different birth controls. I have tried different pills. I have tried different things. A lot of them gave me chest pains. The reason a lot of the stuff doesn't work or didn't work at the time was because I had high blood pressure and I was on high blood pressure medication. I have since got myself off of blood pressure medication by being vegan and watching what I put in my body, lowering my salt content, other stuff like that, and exercising and drinking a lot more water. I always drink water, but drinking a lot more water than I was. And no, those aren't cure-alls or anything. I'm not a doctor. Don't, take my word for gold, but this is my personal experience. So anyway, they had me on a birth control that was with estrogen and the progesterone, but I had to be taken off of that because it caused like strokes with people who had high blood pressure. It was just a mess before I, lost a lot of weight, all that stuff. So I haven't been reevaluated since the weight loss and since the transition and everything. So it's been a year. So when I fly back to Texas, I'm actually going to take care of that there. So I think I mentioned that in my last little Wendy Darling Wednesday that I was going to take care of some medical stuff. Well, that is one of the things I'm going to take care of, is have like an annual and take care of, talking to a doctor and finding out what I need to be on to, because like you can't test your hormones. Like you can test your hormones and it'll tell you what it is for right now. But like in a week or a month from now, it'll be different. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like your thyroid. Like, and I've had that checked and it's fine. And so if you've had all these things checked and like you have a plateau, then you need to get your hormones. Like you need to find out if you have a hormone imbalance and things like that. Because if you're not losing weight and you've done all the correct things and you've checked your thyroid and you're working out and everything like that, and you just can't, you might have like a hormone blockage, because that's an issue too. And that's why I've been on a plateau for so long, or at least I thought I was. I just found out that I have lost almost 10 pounds. What? Since moving here. So I am down to 203.4. Gotta keep that 0.4 in there. And I didn't realize I was that close to being under 200 pounds. I am not one of those people that, like, if you ask me how much I weigh, I'm not going to be like, that's not your business. That's like, you shouldn't ask a woman. Frack that. Basically, I'll tell you, just like the PCOS issue, just like the hair growth on my face, just like the balding, I am now, like, I'm at a comfortable stage with my body to say, yeah, I got stretch marks. Yeah, I'm losing my hair in certain areas. Now, I'm sure it's a combination of, me dyeing my hair so many years and all that stuff, plus the PCOS, because where I'm losing the hair, which is up here, everyone, or my hairdressers were like, oh, it's just a cowlick. And there is a cowlick, but there's also, like, there's no hair there. I mean, there's baby hair. So it's not like it's, like, completely gone. It's just thinning in that area. So, and I notice it, and I'm just, like, freaking out, because you don't want to lose your hair. I mean, I'll bick it. I don't care. I'll go bald, whatever. But I prefer to have a little something, like, as you can see, like, it's thinner in these areas. It's darker in some areas, and that could just be from how we shaved it. But I digress. I'm off on a tangent. So yeah, everybody has their issues. Everybody hides their issues. Everybody, like, gets plastic surgery to fix their issues and things that they hate about themselves. And, like, I'm not going to do any kind of, like, surgical, because, like, my nose is crooked. My upper lip is not as big as my bottom lip. Whatever. But that's me. Like, my left boob is smaller than my right boob. You know what I'm saying? Like, just embrace who you are and love who you are. Like, it took me a long time to love me, so I don't expect people to love me right off the bat, because it took me a long time to love myself. So, and sometimes there's these days where I'm just like, I don't even like you today. But, you know, it is what it is. So I'm telling y'all, you know, just deal with it. Like, if there are many people that are on medications that are causing their hair to thin, there are many people who have issues like this and are embarrassed to talk about it. And I was too. I was just like, I would hide it. I would use like this spray, which I'm still using. It's just a lot of stuff that are out there to conceal and hide and make you feel better about your flaws and your issues, but you're not ever getting to the root of your problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I can cover it up all day. I can cover up all these marks on my face all day. And a lot of the redness and marks on my face is from shaving, which I can't do anything about because I can't get rid of the hair. So you see what I'm saying? Like, it's stuff on the market for you to get used to covering up your flaws and covering up your issues that you don't like about yourself. Well, I love me, flaws and all. It took me years to go out of the house without makeup on. It took me years to go out of the house without even putting brows on. I have brows on today because I just was like, I need some brows. I'm actually going to get my brows microbladed because I've plucked the mess out of my brows. Like, I totally plucked the mess out of my brows in the 90s. And they're just not growing back. I get it. I'm fine with it. But there's nothing like medically I can do to fix that. It's not going to grow back. But I do want to get my eyebrows microbladed so I don't have to keep filling them in. Or I can, you know, wake up and have like my brows are done. I don't have to worry about my brows. And that's just something I want to do. Like, I know I just talked about I'm not going to get cosmetic surgery. That's not surgery. It's like a tattoo. And I will definitely get tattoos, as you can tell. So, and it's not a permanent thing either. It's a, you got to go back, I think, every like 1 to 2 years or something like that. The point is, I shaved my head because I wanted to try some treatments on my hair and on my head. Natural based treatments, not chemical. Again, I have to fix the root of the problem before it'll probably help. But things like stimulating your scalp in that area, putting like different kinds of paste on with different kinds of herbs and, you know, natural products can help regrow your hair over time. And it just basically exfoliates that follicle. It's a hair follicle, you know. Sometimes some of them are dead. I mean, I'm sure they're dead. They're gone. They're not coming back. That's fine. Whatever. There are always ways to cover it up if I don't, you know, feel comfortable about it. So, and you can even see it in that video in the very front when he shaves it. You can see it in the front. But then, like, once we evened it out, you couldn't see it as much. So, I am really talking today. Basically, I just wanted to come on and say, yeah, that's why I shaved my head, is because I wanted to try some treatments. And I didn't want to, I was embarrassed to say it. And I was embarrassed to put it out there. So I was like, you know, plus I always wanted to do it. I always wanted to see what I would look like with a shaved head. So my hair grows fairly fast, just not in the dang areas I want it to. But like I said, I was embarrassed. So, now you know. I have my setup a little different. I set it up a little higher on a box so that it's not like in the windowsill. So now I have to sit up a little higher, which helps me with my posture. Because otherwise, I'd be sitting like this. I have horrible posture. So if I sit up and work on my posture. I can work on my posture. Back to my weight loss. I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything special. Just eating whole foods, plant-based goodness, basically. you know, cooking at home a lot, not eating any fast food. There's no fast food around here. So like if I get fast food, it's because we're actually out somewhere or I'm not here. So we haven't had fast food. And when I got fast food, it would be like Taco Bell or Taco Cabana. I miss Taco Cabana. So not exactly horrible for you, but not the best for you. Better for you when you cook it at home. So I just haven't done any exercise or anything other than like us just doing our house, you know. And then for a while we were walking back and forth between where we were staying and the house because the truck wasn't working. And, you know, we've gone on little hikes and we've gone on walks around our property and we've done like physical labor outside and, you know, other stuff like that. But we just recently walked to the quarry and back. We did that like once. But, you know, I know I said this in my last video too, but I didn't touch on what I wanted to start doing is I want to start doing yoga. I have taken a couple yoga classes back when I had a membership to a place called Studio, I want to say 54, but that's wrong. Studio 81. So they ended up closing down, unfortunately. But they had different classes where you could go to Zumba, you could go to like, they had all kinds of different stuff and they had yoga. And so I went to a couple of the yoga classes when I could go. But they closed down. I ended up going to Anytime Fitness. They had Zumba there for a while. And then unfortunately, they no longer had Zumba. So like after that, I just started working out with my friend. And I am not one of those people that can go to a gym and like work out. Like I just hit a machine and go work out. Like I just can't. It's not something I like to do. Now, if you put me in a class, I'm going to be at the front of that class. I'm going to be all up on it. But just being responsible for me to do it myself, like, I always feel like I'm doing it wrong. I always feel like I'm not doing it enough or I'm not, like, but going to the gym has always been one of those things, like, I enjoy it while I'm there, but I prefer classes. Like, I prefer going to a class. I'll go to a class every day. I was going Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday for when I had the gym membership at Studio 81. When I could. Like, I was going at 5:30 in the morning. I was going in the evening. I mean, I was busting my butt, and I was going every day. It was great. I was doing HIIT. I was doing Piloxing, which is Pilates and boxing. I was doing yoga, and I was doing Zumba. I mean, it was great. I loved it. I wish there was something like that here. And, you know, but the closest place for that is like half an hour. I mean, everything is like half an hour, whichever direction. So it's like I can go to Laurel or Petal or Hattiesburg or, you know, or there's a gym that actually started talking to me on Twitter, Velocity Fitness, and it's in Thomasville, something, Mississippi, but it's like 33 minutes up the road. So everything's like 30 minutes away from me. So I could join a gym if I wanted to, but I kind of am wanting to push myself to do things on my own. So I have a yoga mat. It got left in Texas. So when I fly back, my dad is driving me back. So I'll have my stuff. I follow a bunch of people that do yoga that will put out a video and show you how to do yoga. And there's another one. It's like yoga by, I can't think of her name. Yoga by Elizabeth. That's what pops in my head right now, but that's wrong. I'll put it on the screen. But anyway, they're awesome. And another person that I follow that just started doing yoga, and her reasoning behind doing yoga is kind of similar to why I want to start doing yoga. Moving here, I've just been more on like a spiritual path to finding who I am. Like a better version of who I am. Like I felt like I couldn't, not that I couldn't be myself, because I don't hide who I am, but I feel like here I have more time to invest in me, if that makes any sense. I'm not pulled 50 different directions. I have one thing to take care of during the day, and those are my pets. That is all I need to take care of, and the house, of course, but that's just life. You know, you should keep up with your house. But the one thing I have to take care of other than me are my pets. So I can focus a large portion of my day on my videos, on learning more about different areas within what I want to learn. Like, I want to learn more about chakra healing. I want to learn more about Reiki. I have one of my friends is a Reiki master. I'm going to actually visit her when I go into Texas. I can't wait to hang out with her and just kind of, I don't know, just like I'm ready to have a change within me, if that makes any sense. And I feel like yoga is one of those things that you have to meditate, you have to, and that's another thing I'm learning I can do out here is I can meditate. I haven't quite fully done a full on meditation, but like I can find myself like I'll go outside and I'll sit and I'll just like focus and breathe and focus and listen to my breathing and focus and calm. And it's such a cool feeling from something I never could do before. And I mean, I can turn the phone off, I can walk away, I can go outside and just listen to the birds and be quiet. And you know, this is one of the best things we could have ever done for ourselves. Our relationship is better, our health is better, well, minus his toe, but our attitudes are better. Everything is going so much better, even though the last 4.5 months have been kind of crazy and hectic and stressful. It's nowhere near what we dealt with when we lived in Texas. And I'm not saying that like, oh, Texas is horrible. Like if I have to move back there, it's going to be the end of the world. It's no, it's not. But I will definitely make a change as to where I would be living, if that makes sense. Like I need to be around trees. I need to be outside. I need to be, and I couldn't do that in Texas. Like I would go outside and I'd be like, I don't want to be outside. I want to be inside the air conditioner. I want to be on my computer. It was always like I wanted to be somewhere else other than where it was. And now it's like I can be inside on my computer and then I'm like, no, I want to go outside for a little bit. Like I never had that, oh, I want to go outside for a little bit moment. You know what I'm saying? Like I have that here. Coffee's getting cold. This video is going to be super long, but y'all feel what I'm saying? Do you feel me? Do you feel me? I probably should end this. I have potatoes cooking in the Instant Pot. I have, oh, you guys, that mung bean dal recipe, so good. So I'll put it right there. So I'm going to start doing a lot more mukbangs. So if you don't like that, like, it'll say it in the title. Because I am obsessed with Madison Mukbang, and I will link her somewhere on the screen. She's freaking gorgeous. She eats like I eat. And she burps, and it's like, girl, you are my spirit animal. Even though she's not an animal. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm going to start doing a lot more mukbangs. So if you don't like that, then, you know, just don't watch. But I don't know what it is about mukbangs. I am obsessed with them. I watch lots of people eat food on camera. So, you will see that on this channel. And if you don't like it, cheers, because I'm still going to do it. This coffee's good, y'all. And my headache is gone. Hallelujah! Anyway, guys, I hope this reaches you well. And please like and subscribe if you haven't done that already. The link's down there. You can also hit that little bell and it'll let you know when I post a new video, which is every day, by the way. It may not get uploaded every day, but I do make a video every day for you guys. So, we're going to get internet soon, and anything faster than what we've got is going to be high-speed internet to us. So, I should be able to upload a lot better in the coming months. Yes, yes. And my Texas vlogs, they're coming, because you know I'm going to be videoing every day in Texas. I'm going to be showing you my friends, because I do have friends. Believe it or not, I do have those. So, anyway, guys, I hope you're doing well, and this finds you well, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!